Hi, Carlos.
Ay, Caro, gusto verle.
Nice
Tenía
to,
rato de
nice
no
to see
verla.
you. Aquí estamos.
Qué bueno. Y con la sonrisa, que es lo más elemental.
Ay, aunque esté cansadita, pero siempre me río.
No, hay que hacerlo. Pues sí, sí, de todas
Sí.
maneras tiene que hacerse para que el cerebro entienda que está happy.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening,
Good
Miss.
evening,
Nice to
teacher.
see you. Hi, sir. Nice to see you. Welcome.
Una
Oh,
consulta, teacher.
tell me, Miss.
Este, Anteriormente teníamos una classroom donde
Correct.
hacíamos las tareas, pero hoy no la tenemos, ¿o sí?
No, not yet. Ya pregunté, pero sí la tenemos que tener. Yo pregunté justo ayer, todavía no me han contestado. Maybe they are, maybe they have a lot of groups. I don't know. I don't know what's happening because I'm not part of that administrative part or department, esa es parte
Ok,
administrativa y yo ahí
sí.
zero. Así es que estoy
Ok,
igual que ustedes, esperando a ver cuándo nos habilitan el classroom, porque a mí tampoco me han enviado. All right. Así es
ok,
que, don't worry, no solo es usted y no es que no se dio cuenta. ¿Ok?
right,
Ya les
ok.
había comentado acá, igual, ¿verdad? Un compañero me preguntó ayer, creo, antier, I don't remember, y pues ahí estamos igual aún en espera. All right? Voy a volver a preguntar.
Ok, teacher.
Ok, Miss. Y si no, si gustan, pregunten ustedes ahí en el grupo. ¿Ok? Sobre Classroom, porque si a mí no me contestaron ayer, pero sí yo pregunté. ¿Ok? Pero tal vez ahí en el grupo les contestan. Para que ustedes estén tranquilos, pero no, aún no han habilitado. Yo no estoy en ningún grupo de ustedes ni otros. Creo que ha sido algo que, no sé, no, I no have no idea, pero algo un poco general porque nosotros grupos tampoco tengo aún Classroom. Así es que no solo son ustedes, quizás algo está pasando ahí. Vamos a darles una esperita, pero igual si quieren pregunten ahí en el grupo.
Ok.
¿Ok?
Thank you, teacher.
Ok, my pleasure. Okay, so nice to see you, my dear people. Welcome one more class, one more day. Okay, we have to smile, as Mr. Rosales said, right? We have to smile. Mr. Rosales said, right? Always smiling. Always smiling, right, Mr. Rosales? That is a good advice, okay? So your brain knows that you are happy. That's what Mr. Rosales says. Okay, very good, Mr. Rosales. Okay, so we're gonna continue today with the next unit. Okay, we're gonna start the next unit, and you are right, because in this moment you're supposed to send the new activity, the first activity. Since we have not classroom, we have to wait. Okay, you will have to wait. Todavía no, yo ya pregunté, porque sí ya nos tocaría que enviar la primera actividad. Okay, but as I was telling to Mrs. Correas, algo is happening, something is happening. Vamos a darles tiempo o pregunten ahí también. Porque sí, ¿verdad? Ya finalizamos la primera unidad, so we have to go with the next. Unit 7. Anyway, when it's time, don't worry. I'm gonna show you the activity and we're gonna do some examples together, okay? Before you send it. Don't worry, because we're gonna do a feedback before you send the activity. Okay? Don't worry. I mean, in that sense, don't worry, because I'm going to try to help you, okay, when you have to send activity number 1 of unit 6, right? Because now we're going to start unit 7, okay? So today we go with unit 7. Let's go. Okay, let me open the notebook. The book. Give me a second, please. Okay, here we go with Unit 7. Okay, our vocabulary for today is related to home, right? Part of the home. And we have here an apartment, you see, and we have a house too. So that's the vocabulary for this unit. Okay, different, right? Different. We have here some parts of the house and are very common. Some of them, are very common, like the dining room, living room, etc. Now let's listen and get familiar with this vocabulary, okay? Let's listen. Let me share the audio for you.
Unit 7. Does it have a view? Page 44. Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice. House.
The house has 2 floors, a garage, and a yard. The first floor has a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, a laundry room, and stairs to the second floor. The second floor has a hall, 4 bedrooms, and a bathroom.
Apartment.
The apartment building has a lobby and an elevator. The apartment has a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a closet.
Okay, those are the parts of the house and an apartment, right? That we know that an apartment is smaller. So, well, not always, right? Because there are some apartments that are really big, but they are very expensive, okay? But in this case, okay, we have the basic parts of some places. Okay, let's listen again one by one.
Unit 7. Does it have a view? Page 44. Exercise.
Okay, do you listen the question? Does it? What we were using, right? Does it? Does it? Why it? Because we are talking about the house, right? And the house, it's singular. The house is a thing, right? It's a thing. So, es una cosa, it's it, and it's singular. So the question is, does it? Does it? But we can join the pronunciation. Does it? Does it have a view?
Exercise 1. Snapshot. Listen and practice. House.
The house has 2 floors.
Okay. The house has. Remember what we were studying, right, in the previous unit? Irregular verb. Has. Because the house is singular. The house is it. So we continue with that information, applying that information. Have, the singular, has. So the house has 2 floors. Okay.
A garage and a yard.
Okay. A garage that is here. A garage and a yard. You see the yard here? It's similar to the garden, right? Yard. But sometimes the difference is that the garden has many flowers and a yard maybe not a lot of flowers. It's not necessary that a yard because it's an space, right? But it's similar to the garden.
The first floor has a living room, a dining room,
Okay, we have a living room. That is this part. You see here. A dining room. That is this here. Dining room. Okay. The dining room is the place where we eat, right? We eat. And you know, the living room, we watch TV most of the time, right? And we receive people. We receive people in the living room, and in the dining room, we eat. Okay, there you can see, maybe you can see the dining room and the living room.
a kitchen, a laundry room, and stairs to
Okay, easy, right? A kitchen is the place where we cook. Kitchen. A laundry room is the place where we have the washing machine, right? The laundry room. Or maybe like a lavadero, right? Maybe no washing machine, but a lavadero, okay? So that could be the laundry room, the place where we have the clothes to wash, okay? To wash. Okay, the laundry room and kitchen.
the second floor. The second floor has a hall, 4 bedrooms,
Okay, hall. This is the hall. It's similar to a corridor. Similar, okay, to a corridor. You see here? The hall. This is the hall. Okay, this is the hall. Okay, it's like a corridor. Similar to a corridor.
and a bathroom.
Apartment.
Okay, I think, well, I didn't listen, but a bedroom, right? A bedroom here with the bed, that's what is bedroom, and a bath. The pronunciation, remember, is bathroom, okay? It's not bathroom, no, it's bath. Bat is like Batman, right? Is the animal, bat. So in this case, it's bathroom, okay? Because bat is the animal, like Batman, that flies, right? That is a bat. So it's not a T. We have to say bathroom. Okay, so those are the part of this. And stairs, right? When you go up, and up, those are stairs, okay? Here, let me show you in this part. Here, you see? Here. Okay, it's difficult to see the stairs, but here. Okay, I want to circle here. Okay, here. Those are the stairs. Okay, so the stairs are these. Those are, okay, let me show you. Okay, those are stairs. Okay, stairs. Well, I can almost do a stairs, but I think that you got the idea. No, those aren't, they don't look like stairs, right? Now let me show you. Let me look for stairs. Stairs.
Escalera.
Yes, but I want you to remember in English, okay? To see the
Stairs.
pictures and remember in English. Okay, just do the connection with the image and the word, right? So when it's possible, maybe we cannot use Spanish if it is possible, right? When it's impossible to explain, well, we have to use, because there are some words that are difficult to show or to explain. But in this case, no, right? It's better that you see the image so you can do the connection directly in English and the meaning, right? Stairs, those are stairs, you see? Okay, those are stairs. Okay, let's continue. And those are the parts of a house, a traditional house, right? Garage, laundry room, kitchen, bedroom. First, we don't say first. Be careful with that, okay? First floor, bedroom, stairs, bath. Remember, bathroom, hall, living room, yard, dining room. Okay, that's it. Let's continue with the apartment that is similar. Here is the lobby, right? The place where people, well, this is an Anglicism, right? This is an Anglicism because we use in the hotel, I hope I see you, te veo en el lobby. Yeah, that's what we say, right? In Spanish. So we have this Anglicism. So I think it's clear. It's not necessary to make the translation because we use it like that. The lobby in the hotel, right? So for example, so this is similar to the word that we use in Spanish. I mean, as an Anglicism. And here we have the rest of the parts that are similar. You know, just the elevator, but the rest is the same. Living room, bathroom, bedroom, closet, and kitchen. Okay, let's listen. But anyway, let's listen.
The apartment building has a lobby and an elevator. The apartment has a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a closet.
Okay, you see? The kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, okay, a living room, and a closet. That's it. Okay. And that's the new vocabulary that we have for this. So let's speak. Let's speak for a while. What rooms are in houses in your country? What rooms are in an apartment? Or in an apartment in general, right? What rooms are in your house or apartment? What is your favorite room? Okay, but let's go step by step, okay? What rooms are in houses in our country? What rooms? Okay, most of the time, in general, right, like a traditional house. What spaces of these?
Living room,
Definitely right, a living room. What else?
dining room, and
Dining room.
two. I
Here,
don't know,
look.
remember.
No,
I
just
don't
tell
know.
me this. Here, the spaces. Those spaces. Just
Kitchen.
read. Kitchen, of course, right? Everybody, every house has a kitchen. A
One bathroom.
bathroom. A bathroom, yes. Okay. What else? Bathrooms, of course, right? Bedrooms.
Garage.
A garage can be, it's very common, right? Maybe not everybody, but it's common to have a garage. I think those are the most traditional spaces, right, in El Salvador. Maybe not always a laundry room. It's common, but maybe not always, right? Not always a laundry room, and not always stairs, not always a hall, right? Not always a hall. Well, those are the most traditionals, I agree. Okay, garage, bedroom, kitchen, dining room, bathroom, and living room. Okay, those are the traditional spaces in our country. Let's go with the next. What rooms are in an apartment? Here in El Salvador, what spaces of these most of the apartments have? Again, right? A living room. What else? A kitchen. Bathroom. Bathroom and bedroom. Bathroom and bedroom. And closets? Not always, right? Not always. And elevators? No. Most of the apartments in our country don't have elevators, right? Yes or no? What do you think?
No.
No, right? They don't. They don't. Remember the negative form. They don't have elevators. Or the buildings don't have elevators. Okay, tell me full sentence. Okay, and what about the the lobby? What do you think about the lobby? Do buildings in El Salvador have lobby? Or do
Yes.
apartments? Yes, do you think so?
No.
Any other opinion?
No.
No. Yes or no? What do you think? Hmm? Maybe no, right?
No.
Maybe
In
no.
the-
I think, yes?
In the hoteles.
No, in the apartment.
Ah,
In the apartments. We're talking about an apartment, remember.
okay.
Okay, I mentioned that in the lobbies, in the hotels, there are lobbies, right? In the hotel, there are lobbies. It was an example that we use this word commonly in our country, in El Salvador, in Spanish, right? It's not Spanish, but we use it. Nos reunimos en el lobby, right? So it's common. But we're talking about an apartment. So I think no. In an apartment, for example, the Sacamil, that are very famous, right? Those apartments. What else? Where else? I think those are the most famous, right? Apartments in El Salvador. Any other famous apartments in El Salvador?
Camila apartment.
Yeah, the Sacamil apartment. That's what I remember. But any other? Because I don't remember any other famous apartments in El Salvador. Do you remember? Apartment buildings, famous apartment buildings, additional to the Sacamil?
Santa Elena apartment.
Santa Elena apartments?
It's new building.
It's not like Monte Elena, no?
Santa
Yeah.
Elena.
Yeah, but specifically the name?
Se llama.
Anybody knows? Anybody knows specifically? No. Okay. Well,
No
I think
remember.
okay, neither I do. And I work around. I go to work in Santa Elena, you know. There I go on Mondays and Wednesday. And I don't remember. I know fairly well that area, but I don't remember. Okay, so maybe not that famous, right? Maybe not that famous for most of us, right? But anyway, you see, there we have some apartments, and maybe the most common apartments don't have a lobby. Okay, maybe, I think. So I think the most common places or spaces are bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen. Okay, well, I hope that you agree. Next question. What rooms? Okay, I'm gonna give you some time to think about that. What rooms are in your house or in your apartment? Okay, and what is your favorite room? Okay, so you can remember, you can tell me, in my house, there are 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 bathrooms, a hall, maybe, right? I don't know, the spaces. You're gonna tell me later, okay? The spaces in your house. So you can say, in my house, there is, okay, listen, if it is 1, there is. If you have 2, there are. There is. If you have 1. If you have 2, for example, bathrooms, there are. Okay, 2 or more. You see, there are 2 bathrooms in my house, and there are 3 bedrooms, and there is a kitchen, 1 kitchen. There are stairs because it's plural, right? Etc. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. Remember the spaces that your house has. Okay, but I'm gonna take the attendance in this moment while you think about the description of your house. I'm gonna take the attendance. Okay, so we're gonna take the screenshot in this moment. Here we go. Smile. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so now let me take the attendance. I'm opening the attendance list, so give me some seconds. Okay, here we go. Alison Michelle?
Present, Miss.
Okay. Miss Fuentes, thanks. Bessie Celina, excuse me. No. Brian Rigoberto?
Present.
Okay. Carlos Alberto?
Present, Miss.
Okay, Mr. Rosales. Thanks. Carolina Stephanie?
Present, Miss.
Okay, Mrs. Correas. Thank you. Cecilia. Cecilia Hernández? No. Daniel Alfredo?
Present, Miss.
Okay. Mr. Espinosa. Darwin Ernesto? No. Delmi Araceli?
Present, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Eric Josué? Eric? No?
Present.
Ah, okay. Okay. Erica Vanessa?
Present, Miss.
Thanks, Miss Segura. Farina Lisbeth? Farina? No. Fatima Janet?
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Machuca. Thanks. Gonzalo Federico?
Present, teacher.
Okay. Irene Beatriz?
Present, teacher.
Okay. Thanks. Irene Iris Concepción?
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Alfaro.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see, the next person is Janet America.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Thank you. Next person, Jacqueline Karina. No. Next person, Jennifer Vanessa.
Present.
Okay. Jose Alberto.
Present, Miss.
Okay, Mr. Bertrand. Luis Andres.
Present, teacher.
Thanks, sir. Marina de Los Ángeles. María, excuse me, María. María de Los Ángeles.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Marina Inés. No. Nancy Guadalupe.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Mendoza.
Lozano.
Excuse me.
Lozano. Mendoza me dijo.
Ah, porque había mencionado a Marina Inés. Pensé que ella era. Okay. So, Miss Lozano. Thanks, Miss Lozano. Okay. René Misael.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Salmanay.
Present.
Okay. Sonia Maribel.
Present, Miss.
Thanks, Miss Elias. Chancy Esmeralda. No. Yuri Guadalupe. No. Soreida Beatriz. No. Okay. Anybody? Anybody who didn't say present in the moment? No? Okay. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Let's continue. Okay, so are you ready to describe your house or your apartment? Are you ready?
Ready.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Bertrand.
My house, there is a garage, living room, kitchen, bathroom, and yard.
Okay. In my house, there is. In my house.
In my house,
There is
there is garage,
a garage,
a
or one.
garage,
You can say one or a, okay? A garage,
One living room,
one living room,
one kitchen,
one kitchen,
one bathroom,
one bathroom,
and yard.
and one yard or two.
One.
One, okay, a yard or 1 yard.
A yard.
Okay, thanks for the description. There you are, okay, that's the way we have to use there is. Mr. Bertrand uses there is because everything was one, right? One living room, one bathroom, etc. So remember, if you have plural, you have to change there are, okay? But in this case, everything was singular, so there is. And remember to tell me the number. A or 1 is the same. Or maybe 2, 3, I don't know. Next volunteer. Thanks, Mr. Bertrand. Next person.
Volunteer teacher.
Excellent. Tell me.
I live in the 2-story house.
I live.
I live in the 2-story house.
In the 2-story house.
Ajá, quiero decir que vivo en una casa de 2 plantas.
Ah, okay. In a 2 floors house.
2 floors.
Yeah, 2 floors.
Okay. Entonces sería I live to floor
Yes.
star house.
Yes. Yes, in a 2 floors house.
In my house has a garage. Quiero ver, a garage, 3 bedroom.
So in this case, there are, because let's use there is and there are, right? There are.
There are 3 bedroom.
Okay, 3 bedrooms.
Sí. There are 1 kitchen.
No, in that case, there is because it's 1.
Okay. There are 3 bedroom. There is 1 kitchen.
Okay.
There is 1 bathroom.
Bathroom.
Bathroom. There is quiero ver. There is a dining room.
Okay. 1 dining room or a dining room?
1 dining room.
Dining room. Correct.
And there is yard.
A yard.
There is a yard.
Yes, you can say, my dear people, a or 1. That is similar, right?
Okay.
So let me, a yard. That means that is 1 yard. Is the same.
Yard. There is 1 yard.
Yes, 1 yard or a yard.
A yard.
Any, both. Both are possible.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, very good. Thanks to you. Okay, my house has is correct. It's correct, right? My house has one bed, etc. But in this moment we are trying to practice there is and there are. Okay, so remember, use there is and there are, please, and give me the amount, la cantidad. Or 1, 2, 3, I don't know. Okay, because we are trying to practice there is and there are. Okay, so, but it has is correct, right? Because the house has 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, no problem. But in this moment, let's practice there is and there are. Okay, thanks. Okay, very good, Miss Martinez. Thanks. Next person, do I have more volunteers?
My teacher.
Okay, you, sir, tell me.
My house, there are 3 bedrooms.
Okay, in my house there are.
There are 3 bedrooms.
Excellent.
There is a yard.
Correct. There is a yard.
1 bathroom.
Excellent.
1 living room.
Good.
A kitchen.
There is a kitchen.
There is a kitchen There is a garage.
Correct. There is a garage. Excellent. Okay, that's the idea. Perfect. There we have some examples, many examples. So in this moment, you're going to go to the breakout room so everybody will practice, right? Some of you don't like to speak here in the main room. Remember that that's the idea, to speak, my dear people. Okay, I'm going to create the breakout rooms, and I hope that in the breakout rooms, everybody will describe the house in the same way, right? Remember, in that case, there is, if it is singular, and there are, if it is plural. Okay? That is similar to has? Yes, it's similar, but it's another verb. There is one room. There are two bathrooms. Okay? Let's try to use that structure. Okay, let me create the breakout rooms. I'm gonna create pairs, okay? Breakout rooms of 2. 2 or 3. Okay, so here we go. Please, in the breakout room, everybody practice.
Regresamos otra vez.
Yo creo que, o sea, quizás,
Ya
quizás
estamos en
apartaron.
las clases.
Ah,
Ay,
no,
sí es cierto.
o sea, sí, estamos en la clase. Sí, ¿verdad?
Yes, we are again. We come back.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yes, because it's I think it's short, right? It's short to describe the house or houses is short, right? Maybe we don't have a forest, we don't have a swimming pool, we don't have a terrace, we don't have you know, a lot of places. So I think we can say it fast. Okay. So let's continue.
Teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
Si quiero decir que mi casa es de una sola planta, ¿cómo sería?
Floor, always. In that case, floor.
How about one floor?
Yes, one floor, but you know that is a little bit because some people think that one floor is the second floor. So I don't know if anybody knows about that distribution.
Teacher,
Yes, anybody
any
knows that?
question? Y cuando es, aquí es normal que se diga que es sala, comedor, cocina. ¿Cómo puedo decir eso en inglés?
Well, maybe just together, right? It would be living dining room, living room, and kitchen. Everything together. Yes, like in Spanish, everything together. The spaces,
together.
yeah, the spaces, but together.
Okay.
Similar. It is similar. So in that case, it would be a floor. I don't know. I was asking if anybody knows that distribution because some people think that one floor is called the second. We call sometimes the second floor, right? Yes. Have you ever heard that? No? Everybody? Anybody? Es que me preguntan si es one floor. One floor, yes. We talk about the spaces, yes, one floor. But I don't know because algunas personas dicen que de un piso ya es de segunda planta. But I'm not sure about that. Do you know that distribution? Because I'm not sure. I don't understand. It's not because of English or Spanish. It's because of the meaning. It's a little bit complicated sometimes, right? Because I've heard that some people think, well, it's one floor. So,
sí, en arquitectura se ocupa más que todo eso, que el primer piso es el de arriba. Normalmente abajo se le denomina planta baja. Entonces el primer piso es arriba, pero eso se ocupa más que todo en arquitectura. Normalmente cuando es más de un piso se especifica, pero si es solo de un solo piso, no se le da especificación.
Entonces solo podría decir casa, o sea, my house.
yes, or yes, my household one floor, but because that's what we understand in general, right? In general, that's what I was asking. And as Mr. Bertrand said, in general, that is more because I listen that, but maybe in architecture, right? In architecture, buildings or more specific. But in general, it's one floor. We understand, right? Oh, yes, one floor.
Okay.
Oh, my
Thank
house.
you.
Yes, because if you don't, if it is in, we understand, right? My house in general.
Okay.
It's not a specific 2 floors or 1 floor. Okay. Because I think that is in, yes, Miss.
Excuse me, but yo veo que ya envió la foto y yo no me pude conectar antes. Soy Cecilia.
Ah, okay, Cecilia. Okay, so give me a second, guys. I'm gonna come back to the attendance list. Give me a second. Okay, excuse me. Okay, anybody else?
Creo que solo yo. Ah, sabe.
Señor,
Anybody
yo
else?
hace rato también me conecté porque he estado mal de salud y
Your
había
name?
estado acostada y me levanté.
Your name?
Vecina, Romero
Betty.
de Campo.
Betty.
Bessie. Ujú.
Okay, let me see. You said Bessie Selena, correct?
Sí, Bessie Celina.
Okay.
Es que a veces me dice Carolina, pero es Celina.
No, but in this moment I say Selena. Okay, yeah, because it
Ajá,
sounds,
Celina.
es que se le oye cortado. Bueno, no sé si soy yo, pero le oía cortado. Se le iba la voz. Okay. Okay, here you are, Bessie. Okay, well, okay, let's continue.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me go back. Okay, here. Okay, let's come back. Okay, so here we have, right, a conversation. You see here. Similar, right, to the vocabulary that we were using, but in a conversation. Okay, so let's listen. I'm gonna send the screenshot. Give me a second. But I'm gonna send the screen. I have to take another screenshot, right? Okay, yeah, I forgot it. Okay, sorry to interrupt again, but I'm gonna take another screenshot because we have 2 more students. Okay, so here we go again. Okay. Was not it. Okay, give me a second. But I send it to another group. Okay. Okay, now. Now, yes. Okay. Si alguna vez les aparece un screenshot ahí de repente, don't worry, okay, que quizás me equivoqué de grupo. Mandé una como ahorita. La de ustedes a otro grupo, pero ya la borré. Okay. So, no problem. Okay, so let's continue with this conversation. I'm gonna send the screenshot. Screenshot for you to see the conversation. Okay, let's listen.
Page 44. Exercise 2. Conversation. Do you live downtown? Listen and practice.
Hi, Ethan. Guess what? I have a new apartment.
Hey, cool. Do you live downtown?
No, I don't. I live near the university now.
That's great. What's it like?
It's really nice. It has a big living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen.
Awesome.
Does it have an elevator?
Yes, it does.
And does it have a nice view?
No, it doesn't. It has a view of another apartment building.
Okay. There we have, right, some structures that you know, like the questions that you can recognize here. Do you, right? Do you live downtown? So it's like the center of the country, right? Something like that, downtown. And then we have, guess what? Guess what? It's an expression, it's a very common expression like, guess what? I will get married. Okay. Oh, guess what? I have a new job. Okay. Guess what? My mom will give me a car. Okay, that is an expression, right? Adivina. Okay. So guess what? I have a new apartment. Okay. Hey, cool. It's like in Spanish, right? Like, oh, nice. I don't know. Do you live downtown? No, I don't. I live near the university now. That's great. Okay, more than good. Great is more than good. What's it like? So when we have this question, what's it like? You see, it's like a description that we are asking. Okay, if you want to ask a description of something or maybe someone, okay, so you can say, what's it like? Okay, what's it like? So it means, ¿cómo es? Right? What's it like? It's a little bit different because, pero teacher, no era how, no era cómo. Yes, but you see, here we have a different combination, right? What's it like? What's it like? Okay, so those are some maybe, right, new expressions, new phrases. Guess what? And what's it like? What's it like? And what else? Maybe awesome. Awesome is like fantastic. Okay, awesome. Similar to fantastic. Let's say, for you to have an idea. Okay, and something that is not new for you, the question, right? Just to remember. Let me underline it for you just to remember. So here we have, does it have an elevator? You see, does it have an elevator? The question that we were, the structures that we were in questions, right, that we were studying yesterday. You see? So, in that case, you can see the auxiliary, right? You can see here the auxiliary. The subject and the verb. Same story that yesterday, right? And that's because it's singular. Does it have an elevator? And the other question that we have here, do you live downtown? The auxiliary, the subject, and the verb. But in this case, it's you, it's do because you have you. Just to keep fresh the information that we were using yesterday. Okay, that we were working with yesterday. Okay? Well, that's it, I think, about the vocabulary. And just to remember the structure. And the short answer, you see, yes, it does. Does it have an elevator? Yes, it does. Short answer. Another question. Does it have a nice view? View, right? What you can see. A nice, so it is a good view, a nice view. No, it doesn't. You see, in the question is, In the question we have does. In the answer we have the same. Remember what I said yesterday. But in this case, it's negative, but it's always does, right? In the question does, in the answer, yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. But always remember that connection. Okay, you see? And then we have the complement, right? The short answer, no, it doesn't. And then in more information, it has a view of another apartment building. Okay, so you see? Any question about this? No? Okay, so if we have maybe 2 volunteers to practice before you go to the breakout room. Anybody who wants to be Julia, tell me your name. If you're a volunteer, tell me your name, please.
Maribel, volunteer.
Okay, Maribel and
Cecilia.
And Cecilia. Okay. Okay. Cuando hablen los dos a la par, si son tan amables, espero que no les moleste repetir su nombre, porque a veces no los oigo, como hablan dos a la vez. Ok, por eso les pregunto, para que no vaya a dejarlo ahí o dejarlo fuera. Ok, but there I could listen Maribel and Cecilia. Ok, so there we have Maribel, you are Julia, and Cecilia, Ethan.
Inicia, Maribel.
Okay. Hi, Ethan. Guess what? I have a new apartment.
Hey, cool. Do you live downtown?
No, I don't live near the university now.
University.
University.
That's great. What is like?
It's really nice. That's a big living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen.
Wait, ese no lo puedo pronunciar.
Awesome.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh,
That is
awesome.
Awesome. That is have an elevator.
Does it has an elevator? Does it has an elevator?
That
okay,
is have an elevator.
Okay, remember for everybody, right? Remember to do the intonation of a question, okay? Does it have an elevator? What's it like? Do you live downtown? Okay, all those are questions, so do the intonation of a question. Don't forget it, everybody, okay? That is for everybody.
Okay. Yes, it does.
And does it have a nice view?
No, it doesn't. It has a view of another apartment building.
Okay, there you are. Thanks. Okay, don't forget a couple of things, right? University, the intonation, okay, awesome, that is similar to fantastic. And here, what's it? What's it? What's it? Remember that we join here. What's it like? What's it? Sit. What's it like? Okay. Okay, that's it. Very good. So thanks for your participation, ladies. So now everybody, right? Anybody will do it in the breakout room. Let me create. Okay, now let's go to practice. You can take turns, right? Because you have, well, in just one breakout room, 3, but the rest is pairs, are pairs. So take turns and switch. Okay, remember, doesn't, don't, doesn't, was it like. Remember that you can join this pronunciation, right? As I told you many times before, always remember. So in this case, we can join. So, what's it? Sit. What's it like? It's similar to was it like? Was it like? Okay, what's it like? What's it like? Okay,
Was
so
it like?
you can join these two words. Because what is, no, right? What is it? Ahí es como que este adelante y este después. El it adelante y el is después. What is? Because I listen some people saying what is. So in this case is was it. Okay? Okay, well, let's continue. I hope that
Hola,
you have...
teacher. Miss teacher.
Yes.
Perdón.
Yes.
Hola, teacher. Yo no sé si ya pasó lista, tuve un inconveniente y hasta ahorita me voy conectando. Pido las disculpas del caso, pero no pude conectarme antes.
Okay, yes. Okay, but let me go back to the attendance. Okay, give me a second to go back to the attendance. Your name?
Zoraida. Zoraida Beatriz.
Okay, you are the
Creo que
last.
soy la última.
Yes. Here you
Teacher,
are.
yo también me voy agregando y no estaba cuando pasó lista ni cuando tomó la fotografía.
Your name?
Marina Inés Mendoza de Figueroa.
Okay. Here, okay. Okay, well.
Gracias.
Okay, well, let's take another picture, okay? Where is, let me see, Marina and Zoraida. Can you, Marina and Zoraida? Okay, we're gonna take another picture. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go again. Okay, well. Okay, well, let's continue. And then let's go back to the book. Okay, we're gonna come back to the book. And here we have something that is not new for you, right? But that's the next part. This is not new because here we have questions that we were practicing yesterday. And the only point is the short answers. Okay, the short answers, but you already, I already explained a little bit about the short answers. Do you remember that I mentioned that if you have do in the answer, we have do, or similar, do not, negative, right? Don't. If in the answer we have does, in the question you have does, in the answer you will have does, or similar, the negative form does not, doesn't. Okay, so that's the connection that I ask you to remember. Okay, so it's very, let's say it's very, I think it's easy to remember or to react spontaneously with the correct answer. Because if I listen, do, you, do, we, do, they, The answer, yes, they do. Yes, no, they don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, so it has to be automatic. You will see that automatically, spontaneously, you will answer, okay? Because you will listen a do or you will listen a does, so you will do that connection. Unconsciously, you will do that connection. Okay, so on the other hand, we have, does Ethan immediately? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Immediately, because you listen does. Okay, and those are the short answers. Remember that in the short answers, we try to omit the repetition of all the information, right? A full answer, does Ethan live in a house? Yes, Ethan lives in a house. The question, does Ethan live in a house? Answer, long answer, yes, Ethan lives in a house. Short answer, yes, he does. And with the short answer, I'm trying to omit all the information. Ethan lives in a house. Okay? So that's the point. That's the idea, to be specific, yes or no. Okay? But if you want to give a full answer, no problem. No problem. But remember that we sound more natural if we answer, yes, I do, no, I don't. For example, do you go to work on Saturdays? Do you go to work on Saturdays? Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. It sounds more natural than an answer. Do you go to work on Saturdays? Yes, I go to work on Saturdays. Maybe, right? Pero tal vez una respuesta completa, pero que todo lo que me pregunte, yes, I go to work on Saturdays. Yes, I have lunch with my family. Yes, I live in San Salvador. No, right? In a conversation, it doesn't sound good to repeat everything, right? So that's why we can do that combination. Sometimes that short answers and sometimes a full answer. ¿Ok? In a real conversation. Ahí vamos a reaccionar más naturalmente y ahí vamos a ver a veces una short, a veces una full answer o a veces ambas. Because remember that you can say, yes, I do. Y da un complemento. ¿Ok? So any possible answer, but there you have different options. Okay, so in that way, we will sound more natural. Si combinamos, vamos a sonar más naturales que solo repetir y repetir, right? That's the idea. Okay, so this is a short answer. Remember that this is always. Si usted tuviera aquí otro auxiliar, did you? Yes, I did. Will you? Yes, I will. Y todo auxiliar solo se lo digo para adelantar y que usted ya cuando vea los otros tiempos, recuerde esto siempre. It's easy to answer, to give a short answer, porque siempre va a estar conectada con el auxiliar según el tiempo que usted ocupe. So it's easy. Lo que lleve no solo es para el do y el das. Lo que lleve su pregunta es lo que usted va a contestar. Will you go to the movies tomorrow? Futuro, right? Will you go to the movies tomorrow? Yes, I will. No voy a decir that, yes, I do, porque no me están mencionando el do por ningún lado, right? So remember that. No se me vayan a quedar con el short answer cuando vayan a otros tiempos con el do. Eso es para el presente. Okay, so you will change. Did you, ¿qué es pasado? Did you live in Canada? Yes, I did. Because I'm using did. Or someone else is using did, I have to answer in the same way. Okay? So, but in this case, it's just present, right? Do, does. Okay? This is a short, any question?
No, I did not.
Yes, but I don't want to go further. Solo para que tengan la
okay.
idea.
Pero la estructura es la misma.
Dígame, amor.
Yes, it's similar.
Okay.
Yes, it's similar, correct. For past, for future, the short answers, the point is that you will use the same, right? Lo que oiga es lo que va a escuchar. Pero no quiero que más adelante se me vayan a quedar con el do y el does, porque es short answer para todo. Así como ahorita estoy tratando de quitar el is y el are, que a veces tendemos a querer usar. Okay? So that's why I mentioned the other auxiliaries, okay? Just to mention, para que vean que va a ir cambiando según lo que vaya aprendiendo. But you will always have that connection, okay? Cuando esté en pasado, va a responder con el mismo auxiliar. Cuando esté en futuro, ya el do y el does ya no, porque ya no es presente. All right? Okay. So if you don't have questions about that information, let's do this exercise that we have short answers right here in questions. So let's see, for example, the first. Julia, do you live in an apartment? Ethan says no.
No, I
don't.
I live in a house.
Okay, no, I don't. Correct. No, I don't. Okay. And it says, I live, correct? Give me a second, please, to write the answers. No, I don't. I live.
I live in a house.
Okay, so you see, in this case, the question is with do. I'm using don't. That it's always do not. Next, Julia.
That's it. That's
it. Right? That's it. Remember that we can join, right? That's it. That's it.
That's
what?
it. You.
Have, correct.
Have.
Does it have? Okay. Does it have a jar? Does it have a jar? Yes.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Because remember the connection, right? In the question, you can see does it. So in the answer, it does. Julia, that sounds nice.
Do you like?
Live.
Hello? Do you live?
Do, because it's a question with you, for you. So do you live? Do you live alone?
Alone.
Okay, and finally, let me move this. Ethan, no?
No, I don't.
No, I
live.
don't.
No, I don't. Correct. No, I don't. I
Live.
live, correct? No, I don't. I live with my family. Julia.
Do
you
Do you have?
Correct? Do you have? You see always the structure, right? Nos deja un espacio para el auxiliar y el verbo, auxiliar y verbo. So there you can notice the order in a question, okay? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. You see, because the question was with do, so my answer is with do. You see? Yes, I do.
I have 4 sisters.
Correct. I have 4 sisters. Really?
Does your house?
That's your house?
What else?
Does your house
Really, does
have
you have many bedroom?
Does your house have, okay, does your house
Have
have,
many bedroom?
so you see here, does your house, because house is similar to it, right? So it's the same order, the auxiliary, the subject, that in this case is the house. The subject is the house, right? ¿De qué estoy preguntando? De la casa. So, it's the same order. ¿De qué pregunto? De ti. Do you have? ¿De quién pregunto? De ella. Does she? Okay, so it's the same order. Let's see. Yes. It?
does
It does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
You see the same connection? Yes, it does, because in this case, the question was with, in this case, the question was with does, so the answer is with does. So I always repeat so you can see that connection, okay? Because sometimes some people listens do and answers does, or vice versa. So you see that no problem with that. You have that indicator in the question. Okay. Yes, it does. It
Have.
have, no, has.
has
Yeah,
Has.
remember, has. Because it's third person, right? It's irregular, remember, it has. It's the house has, my sister has, etc. And Julia, let me move it a little bit here.
do you
Okay. Julia?
Do you
Do
have?
you?
Do you have?
Do you and the verb have.
you have
Do you have your own bedroom? Yes.
Yes, I do.
I have
Yes, I do. I'm really lucky. Okay.
I'm
Yes,
very
I
lucky.
do. I'm really lucky. So in this case, we have do in the question, do in the answer. You see, always that connection. Don't forget it. That is easy to answer in. It's easy to answer in a short. It's easy to give a short answer. Okay. If you listen, is she your sister? Yes, she is. ¿Qué lleva la pregunta? Is. En la pregunta no va das, right? So we have to open the ears and we have to pay attention to the question. Okay? So because if the question in the question someone is using does, do, is. Is your sister a nurse? Yes, she is. ¿Por qué voy a decir she does? Listen the question. Is your sister? ¿Dónde va el das ahí? Nowhere. En ningún lugar. Nowhere. So I don't have to say yes, it does. No hay por qué confundirnos. Ok, so it's the same, it's the same. Si usted está usando el verbo to be adelante, ocupa el verbo to be como respuesta. Yes, she is. Yes, you are, etc. Pero si va al does porque es otro verbo, yes, she does. Yes, he does, etc. Yes, we do. Okay, any question about that?
teacher do se utiliza para especificar que vamos a realizar alguna acción
No,
que estamos realizando.
No, do is to indicate that it's a question. When it's at the beginning, it's to indicate that you have a question. And when it's combined with not, it's to indicate that that action is negative. No, okay. So if you have do you have Do you play? Do you work? Etc. Right? Any question. This is just an indicator that you have a question. Because if you don't use do at the beginning or does, it's like an affirmation. It's like a declarative sentence. You work. No estoy preguntando. Nunca voy a recibir una respuesta. So if I said, do you work? Ahí sí ya me dan respuesta because do is an indicator that I'm doing a question. Pero sin el do, si solo digo you work, es como solo se le van a quedar viendo. Ni modo. Okay. So it is like no question. No es para indicar que hacemos una acción. Es para indicar que es una pregunta porque la acción aquí va. Y the same with us. The same with us. And in the case of the negative, we say you do not, that is the same that not, don't, right? You don't work. So it's not to indicate the action, it's to indicate that that action is negative in present. You don't work. Is to indicate, in this case, we are using do combined with not to indicate that the action is negative in present, in this case. Better or no?
Yes, ya un poco más claro.
Okay. Okay, so, well, let's continue. Let's give me a second to open. Okay, you're gonna do a pair work. So you're gonna write, okay? I'm gonna give you 5 minutes here, right now, to write 5 sentences or maybe less. But let's try to write some questions. Let me show you. Write 5 questions to ask your partner about his or her home. Then ask and answer the questions. One question can be, does your house have a yard? Does your house have two bathrooms? Does your house have 4 bedrooms? Does your house have a good view? Okay. Any question. Remember that you are talking about the house. So you need first does your house. In this case, I think that we can use many times have, right? Does your house, I don't know if do you have another question different to have? No se me viene otra diferente a have porque estoy hablando de la casa, but I don't know if any of you have a different question related to the house con un verbo diferente a have, tell me. Because we won't say, does your house work? Does your have? No, it's not possible. So, does your house have? I think that's the question that we can do about a house. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 3 minutes, I think. Is enough, right? To give me maybe 2 questions. It's not necessary that 5. If you want, you can write them in the chat. The questions that you have. Okay, let's check together what we have. If we need to do any correction, let's do it together. So we have number 1. Does your house have a kitchen? Do you house, in this case, is does your, okay? It's not do you house. It's does your. It's not you, it's your house. Does your house, that is for the second, right, Daniel? Does your house have 3 bathrooms? Bathrooms, remember, is plural, that connection. Does your house have a living room? Okay, that's in your house, right? Estamos hablando de tu casa, no de ti. Y no puede ser do you. Estoy hablando de la casa, que es tuya, pero es la casa. No estoy hablando de ti. It's different. Be careful with that. So, does your house have a living room? Okay. Does your house, okay, René, ahí faltó el verbo, right? Does your house what? A laundry room. The verb is missing there. Recuerden que does no es un verbo, es solo para indicar pregunta, pero necesito la acción. So, does your house, space, ahí necesitamos. Next, does your brother have a bath? Well, but remember the questions are about the house, Cecilia, excuse me. It's about the house. Okay? Because you're gonna do the interview about the house. So maybe you can send another. Does your house have stairs? No stairs, because stairs is plural, Salma. So, sin el a. A is singular, stairs is plural. So make no sense, right? Una escalera sounds the same that in Spanish. Okay, sounds the same that in Spanish. Una escaleras. Okay, did you listen, Salma?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. And did you listen, Cecilia?
Yes, I listen.
Okay, okay. Let's continue. Do you eat pupusas? Well, remember, Soreida, the same, right? It's about the house. Okay. And specifically the house. Are you around, Beatriz? Soreida? Change it. No? Did you listen? Soreida?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, change it. About the house, okay? So you can go to practice about a question about the house because you are going to use this question to do to your classmates, for your classmates about their house, okay? Thanks, Soreida. Len, does you know a video game song? Okay, does your house, Gonzalo. Does you know? Primero, que you nunca va a ir con does. Never. Y segundo, does you have? In that case, tienes una zona de videojuegos, pero estamos hablando más bien de la casa. Y especialmente que yo no puedo decir does you, never. Maybe do you have a video game song? Todavía tendría un poquito más de sentido. Pero ahí no sé si quiere hablar sobre la persona directo o sobre la casa. Okay, I'm a little bit confused because you are mixing.
Me confundí, teacher.
Okay,
Sorry.
never, that with you, never, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Federico.
Thank
Let's
you.
see, my pleasure. Does your house have 2 bedrooms? Okay, tell me, does your house have 2 bedrooms? Okay, there we have the auxiliary that is does, because we are talking about the house, and the verb that is have, correct. And the plural, right? 2, so I have bedrooms in plural. Everything is connected. Okay, then let's continue with Jennifer. Do you have a small living room? Okay, in this case, directly, right? No about the house, indirectamente sobre la casa. But, okay, do you? Y ahí está el verbo. Does your house, correct, have a bathroom? Okay, Carolina. Does your house have 3 bedrooms, Sonia? Because you are saying 3, pluralize, bedrooms. Okay, bedroom. And does your house have a yard? Does your house have, Eric? Does your house have, no has, right? Recuerden que les dije, cuando tenemos el auxiliar, el verbo lo pongo en su forma original. Y la forma original de has is have, right? That is just for affirmative. Salma, does your house have a big kitchen? Marina, do you like pupusas? Okay, I don't remember if the topic is about the house. Does your house have first floor? Does your house have a garage? Does your house have a yard? Be careful there, Maribel. House, the spelling of house and the spelling of yard. Does your car have a special tires? Okay. Okay, remember again. If Fatima is around, I hope that you are listening, Fatima Janet. A is singular and tires is plural. So don't use a for everybody, right? Don't use a when you have something plural at the end. Okay? Houses, no, right? Una casas. Una amigas. No, make no sense. Not in Spanish, nor in English, that is similar. Did you listen, Fatima? Are you around?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, excellent. Is that clear? Why? Yes. Do your, Daniel. Do your house have a garage? Do you have, again, right? Do your. Be careful with the spelling of lobby. Okay, do your house, no do you. Do your house. No, but in that case, it's does your house. Okay, because no está hablando de you. Está hablando de your house. Entonces también hay que cambiarle el do ahí cuando le ponemos el your, Daniel. So does your house have? Yes, Daniel, no questions?
Yes, sí, entonces sería do you o do your.
No. Do you, if the question is for me, do you have a house with a living room or with 2 living rooms? But that question is for me. But in this case, you are talking about the house. So, cambiar todo. Does your house?
Does your house have
Correct.
a garage?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, anytime. Carolina, does your house what, Carolina? The verb is missing there, right? The verb. Does your house have? Have. Don't forget the verb.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Miss Martinez. Does your house have a inside garden? Okay. Okay, so maybe an interior. Maybe an interior garden, right? Okay. Or a backyard could be too. Do you have any brothers? Okay, remember that the conversation is about the house. Does your house have a living room? Correct. Does your house have a laundry room? Okay. Does your house have a garage? Does your house have, Rene? The verb is missing, right? Don't forget the verbs, guys. Again, does your house have a dining room? Oh, dining room. Does his house have a garage? ¿Es esto posible? Of course, right? No hablo de ti. Le va a preguntar no sé de quién, de algún él. Ok, pero de alguien. Ok, so could be does his house. Does your what? House, Bessie. Does your house. Porque solo tú no es un sujeto. I mean, porque no es tú de tú eres, sino que es tú de posesión. ¿Tú qué? Tu casa, tu hermano, tu carro, right? Cuando lleva art es posesión. Tú, tu cell phone, tus, what? In Spanish is the same, right? But in English is different. La misma palabra en español, yes. Pero en inglés, aquí no puedo decir does your have. No make no sense porque me hace falta tu qué. Ok. And does your house more to your two bedrooms? Okay, be careful there, Erika. Vanessa. Okay, does your house, can you tell me that question, Erika? Vanessa?
¿Cómo, Miss?
Can you tell me the idea of this question? Does your house more two bedrooms?
Sí, en esa pregunta sí tenía duda, pero así la puse en el chat. Y es más bien para preguntar si tu casa tiene más de 2 cuartos.
Okay, does your, pero house, pero el verbo falta entonces. Does your
Ajá.
house have
more.
and is more than, no more to.
More than.
More than.
Okay.
And the verb is missing, right? Does your house have more than 2 bedrooms?
Ok, está bien. Gracias,
Okay.
Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Okay. Does your house have? No, creo que ahí se le fue la quizás. Misael. Okay, does your house have a swimming pool? Swimming pool? Does your house have many bedrooms? Do you have your own bedroom? Does your house a big garden? Ahí le faltó, right? Does your house have a big garden? Does your house, again, le faltó ahí a Cecilia y le faltó a Luis. The bird, right? Does your house, no, a Luis. Ah, yes, a Luis in the end.
Por escribir rápido lo dejé. No lo
Okay.
escribí.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So Luis, I don't know if it happens the same to you, right? Because in the last, you have does your house, no birth. But let's continue. Jennifer, does your house have a garden? Does your house have a big bedroom? Does your house, be careful in the spelling, Isael, of house, have a swimming pool? Yes, it has. Okay, but those are the answers. Does your house have 2 garages? Does your house have flowers? Okay. Does your house have 2 floors? Okay, that's it. Okay, so you see some corrections. Some corrections. Tomorrow, keep these questions, okay? Keep them. Keep them because tomorrow you're gonna use these questions to do a speaking with your classmates in the breakout rooms. Okay, so that's what we are going to work tomorrow. These questions in the breakout room because today we didn't have time, right? We didn't have time. We don't have time to go to the breakout rooms and to speak because just 1 minute is missing. So yes, tomorrow, keep them. Okay, and tomorrow we're gonna practice this and speaking and what else? Let me see. Okay, we have listening. We have a listening and then, well, okay. Tomorrow we have there is, right? There is and there are. Que ya lo empezamos a usar hoy, si se acuerdan. Cuando me describieron el primer ejercicio. And tomorrow we're gonna work more with that expression, there is and there are. That is a verb, okay? Well, that's it for today, my dear people. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for your participation and your attendance. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye. Bye, Ceci.
Bye, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Miss.
Bye
Bye,
bye. Take
Sonia.
care, teacher.
Tomorrow,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye, Miss.
Bye. Vanessa, take care.